Hi, I hope you're still having fun with Vacation Bible School. I know I am. I always loved Vacation Bible School, so it's a lot of fun. A scripture that I have today that I want to share with you is, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, but plans to give you hope and a future." I want to know, do you want to see something that no one has ever seen before? I have a peanut. See the seed of the peanut inside? No one has ever seen that before. No one except maybe God. But no human eyes have never seen this inside of this peanut before until right now. So God knows what is inside your heart. If He knows what's inside the peanut, He knows about you. He knows everything there is about you. You know, He knows what you look like. He knows how tall you will be. He knows what you're going to do when you get older. He has plans for you. Do you know that? He has plans for your future. And He knows what you're going to be. I want you to remember something too, that God, and excuse me, English teachers, for the double negatives, but God don't make no junk. I saw that on a poster one time. It showed a little boy, and God does not make junk. He never has, and He never will. And I want you to always remember that. God never makes junk. He knows all the hairs on your head. He knows all 3 of mine. You imagine that. How would God know that? He made you. He created you. God never creates junk. You are worth something. I want to tell you a story. It's a story of a tramp. A tramp is a hobo, someone that lives on the streets. And this was in Russia. And it was cold, so bitter cold. It gets really cold in Russia. And he was coming through the snow, and wind was blowing, freezing. And he came to a house that had 3 families living in it. And he knocked on the door. And he said, "Would it be possible if I could just stay in your basement? It doesn't even have to be heated. I just need to get out of the elements. I'm cold. I just need to get someplace dry." And so they went downstairs and they cleared a spot for him. And after a little while in the evening, they heard this most beautiful music coming from downstairs, harp music. And they thought, what in the world? And they ran down to see that. And here was this old hobo, this tramp, playing this harp. And the owner of the harp said, "How in the world did you ever fix that?" He said, "I have had that, tried to get that fixed for years, and I've never been able to get it fixed." And he said, "Many years ago, I made this very harp. If I can make it, I can also repair it." Remember, God made you. And if you think you're broken, you're not. Because God knows all about you. He can fix you. He can make you okay. So remember that God has plans for you. Plans for you to prosper. He has good things for you. Because He created you. God doesn't make junk. He never has, and He never will.